So alright guys, today in Super Snail I want to talk about minigames because some of those might be confusing for you. That will be a guide for first 5 minigames. So we'll get Solitaire, 2048, Civilization, TETROMINO, and BYECUBE. I managed to get most results in all those games, got all the rewards and got the secret relic as well, so let's go one after another. For the Solitaire it's pretty simple. You need to win 5 times, and if you do that you will get the reward. Keep in mind that in this Solitaire version you get the free sell rules, so the 4 slots at the top are the ones where you can place a random card into. And yes, as always in Solitaire you need to get aces, then twos, then like higher value over here on the right, and as you will feel it, you will get closer to winning. So my tip for you will be focusing on getting those aces. You can see them, they are highlighted when you start, getting them out and trying to get the lower things first. Your next priority should be clearing one of the rows. So if we clear this row, for example, this is not like, for the sake of the video I'll try to do it best, this cell becomes free cell as well, so you can place anything over there. It's a good idea to place king over there because it's like the highest value card. Then you can start building the really long deck of the card on that slot, and you can move them around as well. So just like that you can kinda easily go through the runs, and in about like 5 minutes you can do everything. For me it took 23 minutes to go through all those games and get all the rewards. Next one is 2048. This one is confusing, guys. For 2048 rewards stop at 72k, so after that you won't be able to get more. The easiest way to do this, there are 2 strategies. The first one is to swipe right down. If you can do the swipe left, right, down, and just like that you will start building up the numbers, and over time you will get pretty good score. My top score is 4k. This is nothing crazy to complain to boast about it. It's a really low score, but I really hate this game, and yeah, it's really hard for me to get a high score here. This is the first tactics. The second tactics is going in squares, so you go right, top, left, bottom, right, top, left, bottom, and just like that you will get pretty good score as well. And I mean, it's mindless, you don't need to think about it that much, and you will get pretty good score per game. So overall, I've got all the score that I need in 28 minutes. I haven't seen any secret achievements here, so yeah, you don't need to try too hard over here. Next one is Civilization Boom. Now this one is one of my favorite games. For the Civilization game you get a last reward at 864k points, so it's not that far. Actually I thought it's higher. So basically, judging by the commands to the game, you need to combine 8 level 10 buildings for a level 19 building that will give you a valuable. I actually combined way more. Some people said that they combined less, 6, 7 tier 10 buildings. I think it's about 500k points, but I don't have the exact value. But yeah, the idea is try to combining the things at the sides, and the more of those things you combine, the higher level it becomes, and you can do a smart move. For example, you get that really high tier building here and you want to move it to the left. So if you get lucky at some point, let me try to do it properly. No, it won't work. So the idea is try to combine the things at the edges of the screen. That way you will be able to build the high tier buildings on the sides and the sides at the bottom. Before level 10 up to level 9, the buildings will have their own color, basically the nation that you have to match in order to get the reward. And what's interesting about this game, that you can combine some of those things here and there. And then, for example, we got this level 4 building here and here, right? And we want to move it, for example, to this building on the left. So if we will get lucky, there we go. We can press on this building and it will combine all the buildings that you had before in that area. You can add a little bit to each area when you need to get something to the bottom. So for example, doing it like this, I don't know, like that, until you will get the required resource. So for example, bam, we got the level 9 building right here, level 6 building right here. We want to clear this one out. We want the green one, for example, here, right? So we press here, then we press here, and we get this green thing here. But we can make it even better by making this green thing higher level, this green thing higher level, And let's go. This thing is higher level, we get this here, we get this here, and bam, there we go, we got level 9 building there straight away, we get level 6 building, bam, we got level 10 building right here. So that's how you can play it smart, not by collecting the basic low-level settlements, but upgrading them and getting them to the point where you need. And you need several of those tier 10 buildings, and don't combine them before you are done with the game, because you need them to be at level 10 and connected. Sometimes you might have an issue where you got the bad placement of things and you might want to delete one specific building to combine something. You got demolitions. Those are very limited. You can get extra by watching an ad when you lose, but use it very carefully. Don't overuse it, and it might be a lifesaver because it might delete the point which doesn't allow you to connect the two areas where you build those things or something like that. So yeah, tactical use of demolition will help you to achieve that goal easier. And yeah, the more of those level 10 buildings you combine together, the higher level building you will get, and you need a pretty high level to get the secret relic. Let's move on to TETROMINO special. Now this one is mind-breaking. Here you will get the speed up. In order to get all the rewards in TETROMINO, you will need 7.2k score to get everything here. This one is like a Tetris, but it's a crazy one. Here you can do matches horizontally and vertically, so when you match things, when you fill the line, it will disappear automatically. Your goal is to try to get condensed, place things very close to each other, and have as much free space as possible, because otherwise it will end you pretty fast. Sometimes the more you play, the more of those big figures you get, and they take a lot of space, so you need to feed them. When you can't fit all the figures that you have in your slots, you will lose. And yeah, basically my top score here is 816 points. It's very low, but I've managed to get all the rewards. There is no secret reward for getting high level, and if you will be able to remove multiple rows in one move, you will get extra score. So yeah, pretty easy but pretty crazy as well. It kinda breaking my mind, but you gotta do it. Next one is BYECUBE. Now this one is one of the most ridiculous games for me. I really didn't like it because it's really hard to understand how to play this. And for the BYECUBE, you get 7.2k score as well to finish all the rewards. In this game, you have to move one of the tiles to the side and it will drop. That's about it. You can move only sideways, and if area is blocked, you won't be able to move, so you gotta clear it. My tip will be moving the stuff from the top first, because that will allow you to clear things faster, and when you pile up to the top, you will lose. So that's the basic simple rules. So when you decide on what to move, you pick the most top thing and move it down, and just hope for the best, because it's really confusing to my brain and it's really hard to play for me. So yeah, and at some point you will get this pet tile. When you match it with something, you will get a pet, and now those things are useful because the pet will level up and it will start generating bonuses for you as you play the game. The higher level the pet will be when you finish the game, the more score you will get, because each pet level will give you 100 points, and for me that's the main source of the points in this game. Be careful of the evil things that are looking as a ghost, because they will climb up and they will make tiles frozen armored basically, so you will have to do 2 matches for the same tile to disappear, and it's really annoying. So yeah, try your best here. It's really hard for me, I can't comprehend the gameplay here, but that's how you play it. And since the video seems a bit too short, I decided to buy poker, so we will get it right now, and I'll make guide on it as well. I'm not sure if it's a good idea because 88k black tadpoles is a lot, so I'm not sure what kind of rewards we will get from it. But installation takes time, so I guess we will get to it in the next video when I will play unlimited space. Probably. So yeah guys, those are the tips I can give you for single player mini games for Super Snail. I hope they will help you out, because some of those were pretty challenging and hard to guess. Let me know if you get your own tips and your high scores. Which is your favorite game down below in the comments. I'm a big fan of Civilization. This one is really good. I like it quite a lot. Everything else is kinda Solitaire is nice, others are not my cup of tea, so yeah. And check out the video description for the links. We have the LD player that will allow you to play Super Snail and other idle games on the PC like I'm doing over here with the mouse. You got my Discord over there, my social media, other YouTube channels with other games, pretty nice stuff, and the Game Vault page where you can find the codes for the Super Snail. And other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stand Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.